Suicide Squad devs lay out battle pass endgame plans and they sound good. Rocksteady developers behind the upcoming Suicide Squad Killer Justice League, a DC villain themed open world co op looter shooter, reveal some new details and thoughts behind the game's battle pass, seasons, and endgame content. And while it's still a live service game that will likely have its own issues come launch, I'm feeling optimistic about the base on these recent answers that, at least on paper, sound good. First revealed back in 2020, Suicide Squad is the next game from Rocksteady, the devs behind the early Batman Arkham games. And while this new shooter is set in the same universe since its reveal, fans haven't been terribly excited about the game. That's for damn sure. Because I'm still waiting for some convincing, to be honest. Whenever we see more of it via trailers or leaks, it looks a lot like a live service shooter, even if Rocksteady is unwilling to admit that. So recently, we looked at a video. I think it was yesterday, where they're actually talking about the behind the scenes of the game, and they did say like you would be getting a lot of this content for free, like the upcoming updates and whatnot. So I don't know if they're gonna go to a paid model along the line, or maybe just waiting to see how fans respond to the game before they decide to do that. But I think that would be a bad idea at that point. I don't know. I don't know the logistics behind all of this shit. So it's all a wait and see type situation. Where was I? Mixed previews. Okay, mixed previews earlier this month didn't help one win over folks either. Either. However, in a recent Discord Q&A, the devs laid out their plans for Suicide Squad, Endgame, and seasons, suggesting that this game is fully playable solo and won't make you grind for weeks to play limited time content. Okay, that's a good thing at least. On January 26th, over in the official Suicide Squad server, the devs held. You know, I need to probably join that server so I can know what's going on with that game. The devs hold a second Q&A after the previous one was so well received. This time around, many of the chosen community questions and developers' answers seemed focused on convincing folks that this game won't demand you to treat it like a second job. Okay, okay, that's great. We all love playing games, but we also have lives. And Axel Rigby, game director on Suicide Squad, that's been a big part of our design philosophy. Making this game, we don't want the game to feel like it's commit. We don't want the game to feel like a life commitment or be a game where you have to sacrifice a lot of time as well. Okay, 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 okay. Great, great, great. Progress in the game. Wait. I'm missing out some shit. Okay, you're not making good progress in the game if you can't play hundreds of hours, explained Rigby. Okay. A good example for this is for seasonal battle passes, which Rocksteady remains focused reminds folks that multiplayer times in Discord only contains cosmetics. Wait, what? A good example of this is that the seasonal battle pass, which Rocksteady reminded folks multiple times in Discord, only contain cosmetics. So it's the battle pass is only with cosmetics. You're not getting any like new like update like abilities and shit like that. It's purely cosmetic. Okay. And all the content that is added to the game with each new season can be done at any time. All that stuff like Battle Pass exclusive outfits, new locations, mission, and the game's first new playable character, the Joker, will not leave the game once the season is over. According to Rocksteady, you can always go back and make progress in a Battle Pass from a previous season or even buy the premium version well after it's released. So no, so you can still buy shit. There is still a payment model here. There's still a payment model here, right there, or even buy the premium version well after its release. So yeah, they're still gonna do a paid model. We believe that our team has created some of the best looking cosmetic items ever, added Darius, I can't say that last name, studio director at Rocksteady. We want those to be available for our players to enjoy without fear that they'll miss out on anything. As someone who plays a lot of Fortnite, a game that is built on Battle Pass, FOMO, and limited time items in its ever rotating store, this sounds very nice. Yeah, it sounds great and all, but like again, it's purely cosmetic. That's the thing. I was looking to get like a lot more out of the Battle Pass system. I don't know about you guys. You can play all the Suicide Squad solo. Another example of Rocksteady claiming that the game will respect your time and not demand you to spend every day playing it. Every day playing it is that every mission activity in the game, through even the toughest end game content, can be completely solo. This Rigby pointed out is part of the studio's philosophy when developing the co-op game. I mean, as long as the bots that you play with, the AI that is like your team AI, is responsive, I don't think we should have a problem with the solo. I've played games before where it's multiplayer and you have the ability to play like by yourself, play solo, and the AI was always dumb, bro. Like main example, Resident Evil 4, Sheva, but I digress. We want this game to be generous both with your time and with all the features we have to offer, said Rigby. Adding to this, Rockstar confirmed in today's Discord Q&A that you will be able to go back and replay it. Bro, why are you guys like repeating this entire article? This guy's repeated like a few of his points like 2 to 3 times already. Am I the only one that realized that? Anyways, of course, just because a game has great end game and season pass plans doesn't mean that it will be good. If Suicide Squad combat is bad, its traversal gameplay clunky, and or its narrative boring, it won't matter how nice the season cosmetics are or how generous the battle pass might be. People will stop playing. Facts. That's 100% true. Like you could be the most generous game in the world. If people are not enjoying your game, like you're out. You're out of here. We don't have to wait long to see the game will be fun enough to invest any time into future seasons, character, or more. Since Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League launches on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC February 2nd. So that's, I want to say, that's next Friday. Okay. Okay. So that comes out next Friday. Um, we'll definitely be checking our reviews for that game to see what people say. But so far, the reviews that I saw were very mixed. Like people weren't really enjoying the game that much.